My beloved child, pause for a moment. Turn your attention to me. Hear my voice with all your heart. This very moment is one heaven has been preparing for. You did not come across these words by chance. I led you here. I brought you near, because this is my loving invitation to reach the places within you that you have hidden away, covered beneath silence, endless busyness, and deep hurt. I have patiently remained with you through every doubt, every season of wandering, every tear you cried in secret, and every pain you struggled to express. Now I speak to you, not with anger or judgment, but with the powerful love of a father who will never allow you to drift away without reminding you how precious you are to me. And I know you completely. I know the exhaustion that weighs upon your soul, the thoughts that keep you awake through the night, and the questions that seem to go unanswered. I have watched you smile for others while your heart was quietly breaking. I have seen you trying to stay strong when all you truly longed for was someone to tell you, it is all right to let go. I am here with you, my child. I have always been here. I have not come to burden you. I have come to save you, not only from the storms surrounding your life, but also from the silent emptiness that has slowly settled deep within your heart. And I know how weary you have become. I know there are days when it feels as though you are barely holding yourself together, but I need you to hear this truth. You are not by yourself. You never have been. Even during the times when you could not hear my voice, even when you questioned whether I cared, I was closer to you than your very breath. Whenever you believed you were unseen, my eyes remained fixed on you with endless love. Whenever you doubted your value, I quietly whispered to your heart, you belong to me. Now, I stand before you with open arms and a heart overflowing with hope, longing for you to truly recognize me this time. And please, do not turn away. Please, do not pass these words by. There is far more waiting for you than you have ever imagined. I have countless blessings prepared for you. But first, you must allow me into your heart. Not only the parts you have carefully polished for others to see, but also the places that are still wounded and hurting. This is your moment. Let me speak to you. Let me remain with you. Let me surround you with the same faithful love I have always had for you. And you may not remember every road you have traveled, or every dark season you have endured, but I remember every one of them. I was there. I was with you when you lay awake, carrying burdens too heavy for your heart. I was there when you stood beneath the shower, letting the water conceal your tears while pretending everything was fine for everyone else. I was there in the hospital room, in the silence that followed the difficult phone call, and in the instant your heart shattered without anyone noticing. You believed no one saw your pain, but I saw it. You believed no one cared, but I cared deeply. I did not remain at a distance. I stepped directly into your suffering, into your confusion, into every moment you believed you would never survive. I stayed beside you, even when you could not sense my presence, and I held you together when you thought your life was falling apart. I fought battles for you in places beyond what your eyes could see. You have no idea how many times I protected you, how many times I stopped the enemy from stealing your life, your peace, and your hope. You have never taken a single step alone, not one breath, not one heartbeat. When others walked away, I remained. When you condemned yourself, I defended you. When you believed you were too damaged to be loved, I gently reminded you again and again, you are still mine. And there were moments when you tried to escape your pain, your past, and perhaps even from me. Yet no matter how far you believed you had gone, I continued to pursue you. I never followed you with anger. I pursued you with mercy and compassion. I kept revealing myself in quiet, simple ways, hoping your heart would recognize me. I was there through the kindness of a stranger, through those unexpected moments of peace that settled over your soul, and through the psalm that spoke directly to your heart. That was me. I was speaking in the language your soul understood. I was never waiting for you to become perfect. I was simply waiting for you to turn around and realize I have been beside you all along. And type, asterisk, I choose you again, Jesus, if you are choosing to follow me once more, without looking back. Even now I remain here with you. I have never abandoned you. I have never changed my mind about you. Not even once. My love did not fade because of your failures. It did not grow weaker when you wandered away. It did not become smaller when you whispered, "I cannot keep going anymore." I heard every word you never spoke aloud. I heard the silent questions hidden deep within your heart. Do I really matter? Is there something greater than this life? Will I ever feel complete again? Today I answer you with certainty. Yes, you matter. Yes, there is so much more. Yes, you can be made whole again. Not because you have all the answers, but because I am giving myself to you completely, freely, and without condition. And I have not come to place more burdens on your shoulders, or to fill your life with impossible expectations. I have come to give you true rest. I have come to show you that you no longer have to carry these heavy burdens by yourself. You do not have to pretend anymore. You do not have to keep hiding behind a mask simply to make it through each day. And I want the real you, the weary you, the uncertain you, the part of you that still quietly believes something wonderful could happen. That is the person I came for. That is the person I deeply love. So let me ask you this. Do you remember the times when everything around you seemed ready to collapse, yet somehow you made it through? Do you know why? It was not luck, and it was not simply because time moved forward. It was me. I gave your legs strength when you thought you could no longer stand. I filled your heart with peace when anxiety tried to overwhelm you. I guided the right people into your life at the perfect moment. Behind the scenes, I have been creating beauty throughout your journey, hoping one day you would recognize where it came from. Every one of those moments was my invitation, calling you back to the place where you can truly breathe, truly rest, and truly become who I created you to be. And with me, there is nothing you have to prove. You do not have to earn my love or perform to gain my approval. I love you exactly as you are at this very moment. Let this truth settle deeply within your heart. I have not forgotten you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not waiting to condemn you. I am waiting to restore you. I am ready to gather every broken piece of your life and shape it into something more beautiful than you ever imagined. You have carried the heavy burden of guilt, shame, and the constant struggle to feel like you are enough. But that burden was never meant for you to carry. I carried it for you on the cross. Through my suffering and sacrifice, I took that weight upon myself so you would not have to bear it alone. And now I stand before you with open arms, saying, come home, not simply to a place, but to me. Come back to love. Come back to joy. Come back to the peace that surpasses all understanding. Come back to the person you were created to be, a life no longer ruled by fear. Return, not because I need something from you, but because I desire you. I want your heart. I want your laughter. I want every honest, vulnerable, and genuine part of who you are. I long to hold you, not with judgment, but with grace and compassion. So here I am. No hidden motives, no pressure, only me. Still loving you, still choosing you, still calling your name. Will you come? Will you allow me to show you what true love really is? And this is your moment, and I will wait for you once again. One more opportunity to show you how valuable you truly are to me. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. I want these words to reach beyond your ears and settle into your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not ignored. You are not too late. You are not too broken. I chose you intentionally, not as an afterthought, not as another option, and never by mistake. I chose you before the foundation of the world, before the mountains stood tall, before the oceans stretched across the earth, before the first star shined in the heavens. You were already in my heart. I saw every day of your life before any of them began, and I did not choose you because of your abilities, your strength, or how well you could hold everything together. I chose you simply because I love you, and I loved you long before you could ever earn it. You may look at your life and see nothing but failure. You may replay your wrong decisions, missed opportunities, and regrets, wishing you could undo them. But that is not how I see you. I look at you through eyes filled with mercy. I see every battle you have fought just to survive. I see the courage it took to keep moving forward when giving up seemed easier. I see a heart that has been wounded by this world, perhaps even by those who should have protected it, yet it continues to beat, continues to hope, and continues searching for a love that will never abandon it. Once again, I tell you, you are the one I choose. And I choose the real you, the imperfect, complicated, hurting, and honest you. I see every part of you, and I love every part of you. Perhaps you are wondering, why would you choose me? The answer is simple, because you belong to me. Not because you earned my love. Not because your prayers were perfect or your life was without mistakes. You belong to me because I created you. I know your name. I know every thought before it enters your lips. I know every scar you try to hide, and every dream you are too afraid to speak aloud. I know your disappointments, your fears, and every moment you have felt left behind. Yet I have chosen you, not only to receive my love, but to truly live, to walk in peace, to be filled with hope once again, to dream again, and to experience healing, not only in your body, but deep within your soul. And if these words have encouraged your heart, remember that this ministry continues, because you're of the generosity and kindness of people like you. If you feel led to support this mission, you may do so through the link pinned in the comments below, or by using the code displayed on your screen. And you have heard the lie that you are not enough. Perhaps others spoke those words over your life, or perhaps you have repeated them to yourself. You have measured your journey against people who appear more successful, more confident, or further ahead. But comparison has never determined your value. I never asked you to become someone else. I have never expected flawless perfection from you. All I have ever desired is your heart. And when you place your heart into my hands, when you trust me with your pain, your fears, and your story, that is where true healing begins. That is when you discover that you were never unseen, never forgotten, and never invisible. And I have been watching over you every step of the way. There is a reason your heart has been drawn back to me. There is a reason these words continue to stay with you. It is because my spirit is speaking directly to your heart. You may not be able to explain it, but you can feel it. A quiet stirring, a gentle longing deep within that tells you this is truth. That is my voice reaching out once more, knocking on the door of your heart again. Not because I am desperate, but because my love for you is endless. True love always returns. True love patiently waits. Real love never gives up, and I will never give up on you. And I have placed something within you that no one else possesses. I have given you a unique light, a special calling, and a voice meant to carry my love into the lives of those who are hurting. But how can your light shine if you continue believing you have been forgotten? How can you pour love into others if you doubt that you are deeply loved yourself? That is why I am reminding you today, you are chosen. You are here with purpose. Your life is not an accident. Your pain has meaning. Your story is not finished. In fact, the most beautiful chapters are still waiting to be written, and you have spent enough time believing you are unworthy. You have accepted the lie that you must earn my love, fix every flaw, and make yourself worthy before coming to me. But I have never asked you to do that. I have only asked for your heart. Whether it is broken or whole, strong or exhausted, simply place it in my hands. I will treasure it. I will breathe fresh life into every place that feels empty and lifeless. I will show you that there is far more ahead than simply surviving. There is joy waiting for you. There is abundant life waiting for you. I have not forgotten you. I have chosen you for this very moment, this very season, and this very message. And so say yes. Allow my love to become the loudest voice in your life. Let it silence every whisper of fear and every painful memory of failure. You are chosen, and I am with you. I always have been, and I always will be. Every hardship you have faced, every tear you have cried, every lonely night you lay awake wondering why life hurt so deeply, it all matters. None of it has been meaningless. I saw every moment, and I have carried every piece of your pain with tender care, not because I desired your suffering, but because I knew I could transform it into something beautiful within you. And what was intended to break you, I am turning into the very thing that will strengthen you. What tried to destroy your life, I will use to build your character. What you believed would become the end of your story, I will transform into the chapter that reveals your greatest purpose. There have been times when you questioned why I allowed certain things to happen. You have cried out, wondering where I was, while everything around you seemed to fall apart. I understand those questions, and I welcome them. I am not distant. I am not cold. I remain close to the broken-hearted, and I grieve alongside you. And I want you to see something today. There were dangers I protected you from that you never knew existed. There were doors I kept closed, because what waited behind them would have wounded you far more than blessed you. There were delays, not because I was withholding good things from you, but because I was preparing you for something greater. My timing is never late. My timing is always perfect. Even though you could not understand my purpose then, you are beginning to see it now. And every rejection taught you that your value does not depend on the opinions of people. Every season when you felt abandoned reminded you that I would never leave your side. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, and every prayer that seemed unanswered was never evidence that I stopped caring. It was because I was accomplishing something far deeper, something that would last forever. I was growing roots within you that could support the blessings of your future. I was shaping your heart to overflow with compassion instead of bitterness. I was building a quiet, unwavering strength inside you, a strength that remains steady even in life's fiercest storms. And you have often asked me, why did I have to go through all of this? My answer, spoken with love, is this: so that when someone else walks through the same valley, you will be able to say with complete honesty, I have been there, and God brought me through. You are becoming a source of hope for those whose hearts are dry and discouraged. You are becoming a voice of comfort for those who feel lost and alone. I never waste suffering. I never ignore pain. If I have allowed it, I will also redeem it. I will use every part of your story to draw you closer to me and to lead others toward my love through your testimony. And you may not fully realize it yet, but the fire you walked through did not destroy you. It refined you. It burned away the things that were never meant to remain. It revealed the places within your heart that needed healing. It created room for something entirely new. Now, like gold purified by fire, you shine with a richer and deeper light. Not the light of someone pretending life is perfect, but the light of someone who has been held by me through the darkest nights and has discovered what true love really is. You have learned how to stand firm, and before long, you will learn how to rise higher than ever before. And above all else, I want you to know this truth. I was never punishing you, and I was preparing you. I was shaping your heart to remain tender, opening your eyes to see with greater clarity, and teaching your hands to carry blessings with humility instead of pride. You needed to walk through those difficult seasons so you could truly understand the depth of the purpose I have placed upon your life. Now the pain that once seemed meaningless will become the testimony that leads others to experience my love. You will not have to force your story or convince anyone. The way you live will speak more powerfully than words ever could. And if I truly reign in your heart, then lift your voice and declare, asterisk, you are holy and worthy, Lord. Take courage, my beloved. The season of brokenness is giving way to a season of restoration. The pain you have carried is becoming the foundation upon which I will pour out my blessings. The places that once felt empty and lifeless will bloom again. You did not walk through the fire only to remain among the ashes. You walked through it so I could bring beauty out of every broken place. And I will do exactly that. I always complete the work I begin, and you are no longer simply surviving. You are becoming the person I always knew you could be. Hold on with faith, because the harvest is coming. The blessings that lie ahead will far outweigh every sorrow and hardship you have endured before. And what I must tell you now may not be easy to hear, but it comes from a place of perfect love. It flows from the place where my mercy and my truth meet together. My child, time is precious. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken your heart, because I do not want you to miss what I still have prepared for you. I do not want you to keep walking in endless circles, always sensing that something is missing, always wondering why your heart feels empty, even when everything around you appears complete. And the reason you have been so restless is because your soul has recognized my voice. even when your mind has struggled to understand it. I have been calling you, not into empty religion, not into heavy burdens, but into a close relationship with me. I am inviting you to walk with me, live with me, and truly know me. And yet there are countless voices competing for your attention. The world constantly whispers that there will always be more time, that tomorrow is good enough, that you can change later. But I am telling you today, do not wait. Do not push this moment aside. Do not treat my love as something that will always remain in the background until you decide you are ready. Life moves quickly, and every decision shapes the path before you. You do not know how many opportunities you will have to stop and hear my voice like this. And this is not simply another message. It is a divine interruption, a sacred invitation, and an open door standing before you right now. But not every door remains open forever. Many people ignore these moments. They continue chasing things that appear bright for a while, but eventually leave them empty. They keep saying later, until later never comes. I do not want that for you, and I want you to truly live, not merely exist, not simply go through the motions, and not pretend everything is fine while your heart quietly aches within you. I want you to come alive again. I want you to experience real joy, lasting peace, and the confidence of knowing exactly who you are. But it all begins with one decision, a choice to turn toward me today instead of tomorrow, a choice to stop running and allow yourself to be found. And there is a hidden danger in constantly delaying your response. Not because I will ever stop loving you, but because your heart can slowly become hardened without you noticing it. The more often you ignore my voice, the easier it becomes to silence it. I will never force myself upon you. I speak gently. I reach for you with love. But if you continue walking away, you may one day find yourself unable to recognize the quiet sound of my whisper. That is what I long to protect you from. And I do not want your heart to become numb. I do not want you to lose the tenderness within your spirit that still longs for truth. Right now I am reaching toward you once again. This is your opportunity to turn back, to return to the place your heart has always known was home. I have patiently waited for you. I have watched you wander. I have seen you trying to fill the emptiness with things that could never truly satisfy you. Yet none of those things can fulfill the deepest needs of your soul, and none of them will hold you steady when life's storms arrive. Only I can do that. Only my love will remain when everything else begins to fall away. And understand this, a season of shaking is coming, not to destroy you, but to awaken you. Everything built on false foundations will be shaken, so that what is true can stand firm. The world around you is constantly changing. What once seemed secure now feels uncertain, but I never change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. When everything else shifts, I remain your firm foundation, and still, the choice belongs to you. I cannot walk your journey in your place. I can only call you, reach for you, invite you, and patiently wait. Yet my waiting is not without sorrow. Every time you turn away, I feel it. Every time you close your heart to me, I grieve. Not because my love has diminished, but because I know the life you are missing. I know the joy that could be yours. I know the freedom that is still waiting for you. And so please listen to me, not as a judge condemning you, but as your savior, calling you home. Not as someone filled with anger, but as a faithful friend who sees the danger ahead and longs to draw you close before it is too late. And the time for pretending has come to an end. The season of waiting is passing. This is your moment, and it may never come again in quite the same way. Choose life. Choose love. Choose me. I am still here, waiting for you. But this door will not remain open forever. Come while your heart is still tender. Come while my voice is still reaching you. Say yes, not only with your lips, but with the deepest part of your soul. Say yes before the silence settles in. Say yes before your heart forgets what it feels like to respond to my love. And my child, this is my personal invitation to you. Come home, not simply to a place, but to me. Come home to the love your heart has been searching for all your life. You have spent so much time looking for fulfillment. In people, in your work, in achievements, and even in things you knew could never truly satisfy you. Yet none of those things were able to fill the empty place within you, because that place was created for me alone. Now I am calling you with gentleness and clarity, inviting you back to where your heart truly belongs. And I am not inviting you into empty traditions or religious routines. I am inviting you into rest. I am asking you to lay down the heavy burdens you have carried for so long, the pressure to prove yourself, the fear of failure, the loneliness that quietly weighs upon your heart, and the constant worry that you will never be enough. Bring every burden to me. I will exchange your heaviness for genuine peace, the kind of peace that remains even when life becomes difficult, the kind that stays steady when nothing around you seems to make sense. But to receive that peace, you must come home. You must allow me into every part of your heart, not just a small corner, but completely. And perhaps you are afraid of what returning to me will require. Maybe you believe I will ask more from you than you can possibly give. But listen carefully. I have never demanded perfection from you. I have always wanted your heart, the honest heart, the wounded heart, the uncertain heart you carry within you right now. That is the heart I long to embrace. If you trust me enough to place it in my hands, I promise I will care for it with perfect tenderness. I promise I will restore it. I promise I will reveal to you just how deeply and completely you are loved. And if Jesus truly is the foundation of your life, then this invitation is not about religion. It is about relationship. It is about you and me walking through life together. It is about knowing that whatever tomorrow brings, you will never have to face it by yourself. When you come home to me, you become part of my everlasting family, a family built upon love that never ends. Here, you have a place. Here, you belong. Here, you are safe. Here, you are fully seen. You no longer have to pretend. You no longer have to hide your pain or your past. In my presence, you are completely known and completely loved. And I know, returning may seem frightening. You may wonder if you have wandered too far away. But no matter how long you have been gone, or how far your path has taken you, my arms remain open to welcome you home. You do not have to earn this love. It has always been yours. All you need to do is turn toward me and step into it. The moment you do, you will discover that I have been waiting for you all along. Waiting with hope, waiting with joy, waiting to embrace you and say, welcome home. And today is your day. This moment belongs to you. Do not let it pass by. Do not allow fear to hold you back. Do not let shame convince you that it is too late. It is never too late, while my invitation still stands. My door remains open. My love is still calling your name. So take one step toward me. Come home, where healing begins. Come home, where love is genuine. Come home to me. If your heart agrees, declare, I hear you, Lord. And if these words have touched your heart, my child, do not put this decision off any longer. I am calling you once again, because every moment is precious, and the time to respond is now. This is your opportunity, your turning point, your moment to begin again. You have felt my gentle pull before. You have sensed my presence in quiet moments you could never fully explain. Those whispers in the darkness, the tears you shed when no one was watching, the unexpected peace that suddenly settled over your heart, that was me. I was there. I have always been there. And with every heartbeat and every breath, I have remained beside you. Even when you pushed me away, even when doubt filled your mind, even when you questioned whether I was real, I never stopped watching over you. I never forgot you. You have never been beyond my sight. And now I stand before you once again, not with anger, not with condemnation, but with a love that earnestly calls you back. I am not distant. I am not unreachable. I am nearer than the pain you keep hidden, nearer than the breath within your lungs, nearer than the thoughts inside your mind. And with all the love in my heart, I am calling you now. Come back to me. Do not wait another day. You may believe you have gone too far, that too much time has passed, or that your life is too broken for restoration. But nothing is beyond my reach. No darkness is too deep for my light to overcome. No shattered heart is beyond my power to restore. If you would simply open your heart, even a little, I would come in with healing and grace. I would lift the burdens you have carried for so long, remove the fears you have hidden, and wash away the guilt that has stolen your peace. I see every part of your life. I see what no one else notices. I see the sleepless nights, the quiet sighs, the silent battles you fight within your heart, and I have never stopped loving you through every one of them. And you hide the pain behind a smile, just to make it through another day, and I see it all. I want to lift you out of that place, not with pressure or condemnation, but with the same loving arms that have been reaching toward you from the very beginning. My hands still bear the scars of the nails that pierced them for your sake. Every wound I endured, every drop of blood I shed, every cry I uttered on the cross, was an expression of my love for you. It was for your freedom, your healing, and your lasting peace. And you have searched in many places. You have looked to people, temporary pleasures, distractions, and answers that only left your heart feeling emptier. Yet I have never stopped pursuing you. This moment is not an accident. You are reading these words because I lovingly arranged this meeting long before you realized it. You may think you simply came across this message by chance, but I prepared this moment for you. This is your name being called through eternity. This is the hand of your Savior reaching into the confusion of your life, offering you hope once again. And this is more than another message. It is my invitation to rescue you. It is the lifeline I am extending toward your heart. This is one more loving call, not because I have given up on you, but because I do not want you to miss the gift I have been offering you all along. Before you walk any farther, I want to remind you once again how deeply you are loved. You are not forgotten.